YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of the Giga Gaburevolver from Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger. Super excited to finally have this. If you don't know, I've been looking for this for a long time, and I know a lot of other people have. For whatever reason, this thing was kind of hard to get a hold of. It was one of the last things to release in Kyoryuger, the last quarter of toys, and it's just been kind of scarce, and I'm not sure if they're going to be making more at all. But yeah, as of right now, they're kind of hard to find. Who knows, maybe you're watching this video in the future and they re-released them and super cheap and everyone's laughing at everyone. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's just take a very quick look at the packaging, just because we always do that. It's pretty typical. You got the Giga Gaburevolver there, obviously, and then you got a nice shot of Kyoryu Silver. Shows that it comes with the Bragigas battery, or Zyudenchi. Then it says Giga Gaburevolever at the top, and you got a picture of Kyoryu Silver and then Torin, because it is his changer. On the bottom, same thing. You got a nice shot of Kyoryu Silver and Torin. Oops, and then you have the background getting scrunched up by the stupid box. And then you got a shot of Torin over here. If you couldn't tell, the Gaburevolver is kind of based off of his color scheme, so that's kind of neat. Or this Giga Gaburevolver, rather. And then you got another shot of Kyoryu Silver, shot of the toy. And then on the back, it just generally shows you, how it works. Put Zyudenchi in it. It can work with other things in the line. So, pretty typical stuff. Nothing too spectacular, but I just thought I would show it off. So obviously it does come with a Zyudenchi right here, which is the Bragigas Zyudenchi right here, which is silvers. It looks pretty nice. I got the 10 right there. I've already seen this in the Bragigas, the mech, but the silver paint here is really nicely done. Obviously, when you press the button, it switches to its Brave In mode, which is all sparkly. And then on the back it just says Bragigas, and it is all silvery. So pretty nice, just like usual with these Zyudenchi here. So in taking a look at this, obviously, if you couldn't tell, it is pretty much just a repaint of the Gaburevolver, and it is done in the color scheme of Torin. And I really like the Giga Gaburevolver paint job. I think it looks really nice. You get a very much so a red, white, and blue feel from it. Given that it's red, white, and blue. But still, it looks really nice. I think I do prefer the regular Gaburevolver's color scheme just a smidge. I mean, in terms of the theme and the way it overall looks. But I do really like this color scheme, and I just really like Kyoryu Silver in general as Torin. But very nice looking. If you didn't know if you've never watched the other review before, it's a very nice size, as you can see sitting here in my hand. Very nice size, got a nice heft to it. Detail wise, it looks very nice. The paint looks great. The red here is nice and glossy. The silver here's got a nice shine to it, just like the battery. Same here. Just overall, very good looking detail wise. Here's the spinner. It is clear red plastic with black stripes rather than yellow with black stripes. And here's the other side. So a very nice looking changer, just like the Gaburevolver. Might be a bit of a tight squeeze, but here's just a quick comparison here. You can see the two color scheme wise. I can't really pull the camera back any further, but yeah, you can see this one. Obviously you know what it looks like if you're watching this, probably know what this looks like, but they are pretty much the same thing, just a different color scheme. Like I said, I think I do slightly prefer this one, for whatever reason in terms of color, but I do really like this one as well, but still, same exact thing. Now as far as sounds go, we're obviously going to go over those, but other than having the Giga in front of the Gaburevolver and the different music sounds, it actually features all of the same sounds. I have a Gaburevolver battery ready to show you that, but in terms of like other batteries, it will make all the same sounds. All of the Zyudenchi make the same exact sound with the exception of the Giga being in front of the Gaburevolver before you put it in. Super Sentai still says Super Sentai, and all that stuff. So I'm just going to be showing the new sounds, because I just feel like it would be tedious to go over all the sounds you've already heard. If you haven't heard them, then check out my Gaburevolver review right here. And hopefully I remember to put that up and didn't go off to watch TV or something and then get called out on it later. But so yeah, all the sounds are the same except for the ones I'm about to show. So just like before, here's the on-off switch. Turn it on. You get the activation noise. In this mode, you can shoot the trigger. And you'll get those noises, same as the with Gaburevolver. I almost said Kyoryu Changer. I don't know why I said that. You can spin that, no noises in this mode. When you open it up there, it will make that noise, and then place the Zyudenchi here. I'm going to place it on the bottom so we can do transformation noises. So place it in, pull this down. So as you heard, it says Giga Gaburevolever, and as I said, that's really the only difference in terms of other batteries. But now we can do the transformation sequence by rolling this. So as you heard, it does have a different transformation noise. If you haven't seen the show, it's more of a rock transformation noise, and Torin pretty much rocks out, and then you have the Densetsu way of being really lazy and just tapping your foot. But really, really cool. I really dig the awesome rock sounds for it. That's really awesome. I still do love the Kyoryuger sound for the transformation, but I love that this one is different, and it's really badass. So I really enjoy that. And then obviously you can still do your special attack. Same noises. And so just to show you, for an example, let me take him out briefly. We'll do a double one in a minute. Double. But just take like Gabutira and you'll place him in there. So as you can see, it's the same noises. Same here. You can do the transformation with it. And same attack noises. So yeah, it's the exact same. You can do double attacks with it, obviously. We'll go ahead and do that. Get Bragigas' sound from top. And then of course you can get the armed on noises. So that's cool. And then just as one last thing, I'll just show them in reverse to get Bragigas' board noise. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Like I said, other than that, the same sound. So if I were to sit here and go through every single battery that I have, it would just be the same sounds as both Giga in front of it. Just take a real quick look. I'm going to cut away. I'll show. This can combine with both the Gaburu caliber to do a sort of, do a sort of Gaburu cannon, and it can also combine with Mini Tira. So let's go ahead and cut away to show that. Cool. Obviously, it's neat that you can function it with all the other ones. It's cool to be able to make a Gaburu cannon. It doesn't quite mesh as well color-wise as the regular version, but I think that it works pretty well with Mini Tira. I mean, it's not exactly seamless, but I think the colors kind of go together nicely. And plus, it's cool to put together a Gaburu cannon and then combine this with Mini Tira and walk around with two badass dinosaur shotguns. But anyway, nonetheless, still cool. So overall, I really do love this changer, I guess. It seems weird calling it a changer since it's a gun, but I really do love it. I love the color scheme. It's a quality product, just like the regular Gaburevolver. I really love the transformation sounds. I do kind of wish that it would have been like the white wizard driver of Kyoryuger, wherein it's like almost the same exact thing as the regular version, but you have all new sounds, because, you know, if you don't follow Kamen Rider, the Wizard Driver and the White Wizard Driver looked similar aesthetically. They're obviously different, kind of like this, but the White Wizard Driver pretty much had different noises for everything. So it would have been really cool to get something like that with this, just to give you a little more incentive to buy it if you're going to buy all of them. I think if you're not sure which one to get, I think you'll be really good either way. And honestly, it just depends on which color scheme and character you want more, because they're pretty much the same thing with the exception of the slightly different sounds. But still a very nice changer. All the same pluses apply to this as did with my Gaburevolver review. Nice size, really great looking, awesome sounds. I specifically love the transformation sounds in this. So if you're a huge fan of Kyoryu Silver or Tauren and you really want it, I don't think you'll be disappointed if you can find one at a decent price. But right now, they go for quite a bit. I've seen them go from anywhere to 70 from over 100. Now, I don't know if this will change as of this recording, but right now they're pretty scarce. So unless you really want it, I don't think it's worth it for the large amounts of money that I see it for now, considering how similar it is to the regular Gaburevolver. So I would wait to find a good price. Like, if you can find a good price, definitely still recommend it. Great changer. I still love it. But don't pay the large amounts that people are charging right now because since they're so scarce. I just don't think it's worth it for that amount. I just want to note that. But like I said, who knows? You could be watching this from X amount of time in the future and they re-released these and everyone got them super cheap and they're laughing at people like me that paid a little bit more. But anyway, that about wraps it up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check out the crazy podcast at writersrangersrambles.com. Till next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.